Hey guys, Liz Stapleton from elizabethstapleton.com, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to make money on the side with freelance writing. Freelance writing can be a great side hustle so long as you have computer and an internet connection, because you can pretty much do it from anywhere. It's got great flexibility, and it provides you with the opportunity of deciding how much you want to earn. As always, if you find this video useful, please take a second to like and subscribe. It really helps me in growing this channel. So let's dive in. I used to be a full-time freelance writer, but I actually started freelance writing on the side. One of the reasons I love freelance writing so much is the ROI, return on investment, on your time and effort. So while you can get like other freelance jobs that pay more than minimum wage, it usually isn't that much more than minimum wage. On the other hand, with freelance writing, you can make upwards of hundreds of dollars an hour. Freelance writing does require a little bit of effort, a little bit more effort than, say, driving for Lyft or, filling out surveys on your computer, but it also pays better too. So I started freelancing on and off not long after starting my blog. While some people may think freelance writing is tough to break into, if you're willing to put in the work, you can succeed. Because I was a math major in college. So the fact that I made a living as a freelance writer is actually kind of hilarious. But, if I can do it, really anyone can, is what I'm getting at. So getting started with freelance writing, the hardest part is getting started. And you may think the hardest part of freelance writing is finding jobs to apply to, but actually it's putting together your resume and everything else so that you're ready when you find the jobs. So, you want to build out a portfolio. And you may be thinking, but I don't have anything to put in it. You probably do, and you're just not realizing it. If you really truly have nothing, then you can start a blog, okay? And that would give you a place to show your work, your writing, as well as a home on the web where people can find and contact you if they are looking to hire a freelance writer. You can also reach out to some of your favorite bloggers. It's easier if they kind of know who you are because you've commented or been part of their tribe for a while, and ask if you can guest post on their site, because you'd be providing them with content and then they'd be providing you with more credibility. But make sure you're making it easy for them. You're putting together a good piece of work and they're not having to completely edit and tear it down. Grammarly is a great tool, by the way, to help you in checking your editing and proofreading. And there's a free version. I am an affiliate of Grammarly because I use them. But once you have a few examples to your name and a resume, it's time to go looking for freelance writing work. And on your resume, I would say if you don't have a writing background, because I obviously didn't, what I did then is I had a section for work experience and then writing experience. And writing experience could be blog, it could be guest posts, but you've also probably done some writing for your day job, for a different job at some point. So you can put that in there too as experience. So finding freelance writing jobs, not as hard as you think. There's tons of job boards that you can check. Networking I found to be the best way to get freelance writing jobs, and then referrals from current customers as well. So with job boards, there's both free and paid job boards. And if you're just doing this on the side, or you don't have a budget for a paid job board, then free ones can be great. I ended up using a paid job board called Contena because I was working full-time. My full-time job required me to travel a lot too, so it's just exhausting. So I didn't want to be spending tons of time finding freelance jobs. I'd rather spend my time applying to and actually doing the writing to get paid. So it's kind of going to be up to you which works best. Contena really is just an aggregator where it basically pulls in all the freelance job postings from everywhere in one place. So you can definitely go find those same jobs elsewhere. It's just how long it'll take you. Some free job boards include freelancewriting.com's morning coffee newsletter, ProBlogger, Craigslist too, but as always, be careful on Craigslist. Then Media, if you're a personal finance blogger, that's a great one too. And then paid job boards, Contena, which is one I used. And then there's also the Freelance Writers Den, which I've never used, but I've heard good things about. And then networking, personally, like I said, I found most of my recurring freelance writing jobs through networking. And doesn't necessarily have to be an awkward gathering. Could just be connecting with others through Facebook groups or online communities. A lot of my networking I did at conferences, FinCon, which is a conference I love and I highly recommend. It is personal finance focused though, so if you're not in that niche, maybe not. They actually have a freelancers marketplace thing. So there are companies that are looking to hire freelancers. And so it makes it really easy to just sit down and talk about that, get down to business. So, and there is a FinCon community. So if you've ever gone to FinCon, you can get in the FinCon Facebook group, and there's usually requests for freelance writers every now and then there. There's also, if you just Google freelance writing jobs and look for Facebook groups, you'll find a few. I've linked to some in the blog post. So definitely check out the blog post if you're looking for that. Freelance Writing Cafe is another Facebook group. And then Referrals and Testimonials. So these are great because having someone else say, oh, they're a good writer, you should hire them, goes a long way. So if you have a customer who's been really happy with your work, ask them for a testimonial. Be like, hey, would you mind giving me a testimonial I can put on my site and share with others? Even if you're continuing to work with them, and ask them, hey, if you hear of anyone looking to hire, I've got a few more, slots in my calendar or whatever to take on more clients or whatnot. And just letting people know can go a long way too. And then, you will have to pitch though. You do have to send pitches in order to get freelance writing jobs. And there's a few things you want to make sure you do when you pitch. If you're pitching from a job posting, make sure you follow the directions in the posting. You'd be surprised how many people don't. And if there aren't any directions, then it's a good idea to share why you're reaching out to the contact. So be like, oh, I saw your job ad on this site. What experience you have, basically explain why you'd be a good fit for the job. Some ideas for posts or articles that work well for the site. Pitch some titles, pitch some ideas, and then a few examples of your work so that they can go look at that. Keep in mind when you're sharing all of those things to talk like a human and be clear in what you're trying to accomplish. I get people writing me wanting to post on my site all the time, and the emails are awful. Like, I can tell they're just like auto-generated. They didn't put any real thought into it. They're spamming a bunch of people with these emails. And even ones that do come across as like genuine, like it wasn't just a like blank template that they like filled in my name. A lot of times they're not really clear on what they want to accomplish or even giving me ideas of what they want to do. And so those kind of go to the trash too. I'm like not going to waste my time with them. So be genuine, be clear. And if you want to learn more about freelance writing, or if you're struggling, then I do recommend a course. I took a course because I love learning, and I just do better following kind of a structure. So I ended up taking Gina Horkey's 30 Days or Less to Freelance Writing Success, and it helped me go from like total novice to full-time freelance writer in less than a year. I am an affiliate of it now, but I paid for the course and I took it. I did, and if you end up buying it, then I'll get a commission. But I recommend it because I took it and I love it, and it helped me go, like I said, from side hustling to full-time. I think my first month full-time I made between $3,000 and $4,000 in that month freelance writing, which was really awesome. It had a big impact on my life. I have a whole review of that course if you want to go kind of check out the review more in depth. And the bottom line is just freelance writing can be a great way to earn some extra money on the side, but it does take time and effort. So hopefully that's helped you figure out how to get started with freelance writing if that's something you're looking into to earn more money. And if you guys have questions, let me know in the comments. And as always, please take a second to like and subscribe if this video was useful, because it really helps me grow in this channel. Thanks, till next time.